Hey everybody, in this video we're making a super easy top. I'm talking quick, simple, easy. If you have an old tank top and if you have an old maxi skirt, that's all you need. If not, run out to Walmart, Target, wherever you do your shopping, grab you a nice simple tank top and then get you a maxi skirt. It doesn't have to be long, it can be the short ones with the little fold over waist. Nothing, no zippers, no elastic, you don't need all that. Just get you a simple one that just either short or long, whichever you find. That's all you need for this tutorial. And so yeah, once you have that, we can get started. All right, so this is the tank that I'm going to be using for this project. It's just a simple one that I grabbed from Walmart. And right here is the skirt that I'm going to be using. Like I said, if you find a short one, grab it. That works as well. Or if you have a maxi laying around, grab it. That will work also. So we want to keep the bottom hem. It's already finished, so we want to keep that for this project. And so once you have it all straightened up and flat, everything's even, go ahead and grab your ruler because we need to mark up how long we want it to lay over our tank. Now I chose 16 inches and that was a bit long. I wish I would have maybe cut 2 inches off of it, but just go ahead and measure. It's your preference, however long you want it. Just measure that up, and you want to measure it all the way across your skirt. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just following my line. Once I have my line made, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the extra that we don't need. And once it's cut, you'll be left with just a half of the skirt. Now I wanna put a slit down the back. I need to open it up. And I don't wanna cut my side seams because I wanna keep those there. So I'm gonna just pin those to make sure they're even. And I'm just gonna cut a slit down the other side of it because I want to open that up, and I'll show you what I mean right here. I'm just going to snip right there once it's all smooth out, and then I'm just going to cut straight down the slit. Like I said, we need that open, that way we will have movement of our arms. Once we sew it around our tank top, you still want to be able to move. So go ahead and cut straight down your slit, and once you're done, you'll have just one big open piece. Next up, go ahead and grab your tank top, and I'm just going to show you really quickly what it is that we're going to be doing. All we're going to be doing is taking the skirt portion. We're going to lay it. Now the part that we cut open is going to go down the center back of our tank. So the front piece of the skirt, that's the uncut part, we're just going to fold over the top of it. I'm only folding over under a ½ inch, and I just have it lined up with the very top of my pocket. If you don't have a pocket, I'm about a ½ inch away from the neckband of the tank. And so we're just gonna sew that across the top of the tank, folding down the top of it a ½ inch. And then once you move over to the back, I'm on the back of the tank now. I know it's all black, so it's kind of hard to see, but I just flipped it over to the back. We need to fold over those side seams that we cut also. And when you fold it over, the top of it is gonna meet. They don't have to be on top of each other. They just need to meet so they can sew together. But we're gonna keep the back open for the movement. So now we're all ready to sew. So let's go ahead and show you one more time. I'm gonna show you again what I'm doing. I'm just folding over at the top. I'm gonna meet it right over my pocket if you don't have a pocket. Like I said, I'm about a ½ inch down from the neckband of the tank top. So I have it folded, and I'm just gonna line it up with my pocket. And I'm just going to pin it to the front portion, the front part of the tank top. You don't want to pin it through or you won't be able to get into it. So go ahead and just pin to the front like I'm doing here. And once you run out of tank top, you're still just going to continue folding over ½ inch on the skirt part and just pinning it down. There's nothing to pin to because you don't have a sleeve there, so just continue to pin down the top edge a ½ inch all the way around. Now when you do get back to where there is tank top, then you start back pinning to the tank top on the back of it. But right now, we're not pinning to anything because our arm has to go through that. So now I'm back on the back, and I've started back pinning to the back of the shirt. Now I want to match up the open part that we cut down to the center back of it, and I'm going to pin that there. Now for the rest of it that we cut down on the skirt, that slit we made, I'm not going to pin that to the shirt. I'm just going to continue to fold down a ½ inch, and just fold that down because we're just going to sew that down. We're not going to sew it to the tank top. So when you're done, you should have everything pinned. There's the sleeve part. As you see, it's not attached to the tank top. It's open because your arm has to go through it. And when you flip it over to the back, you can see I have that pinned down, but it's not connected to the shirt. Now that we have everything pinned, we can go ahead and start at the back slit that we made. It's folded over 1/2 inch, and we're just gonna sew the slit, the edges of it down. Again, it's not connected to the shirt. I'm just sewing down the edges of the back slit. So you can go ahead and sew down yours, and make sure you sew down both of them also. And so I'm sewing it all the way up to the top of it. Now I want to go ahead and close off the top. Even though the top of it is going to be connected to the shirt, go ahead and sew it down because you want the edges to be folded down. You don't want any raw edges showing. So sew it on down. Do that for both sides of the back slit that we made. Once you have it all done, you see right now I'm pinning it all back down to the center back of the shirt because we're going to pin those two parts together. I'm sorry, we're going to sew those two parts together. Only the top of it. We're not going to sew down the back of it. So now we can go ahead and attach the skirt part to this tank top. So I just started, you can start anywhere that you want, and I'm sewing about a 3/8 of an inch away from the fold that we made on the skirt. So I'm just sewing all the way around. Remember to take your pins out. No need to rush. And right now I'm over by the sleeve. So I'm not sewing on any tank top right now. I'm just sewing the sleeve down because, again, there's no tank top there. It's just a part of the skirt that your arm will go through. So you're just sewing that edge down. So go ahead and continue on. Once you make it to the back of it, you do want to sew those down as close as you can together. You don't have to lap them over, but just sew them down as close as you can. Remember to back stitch. And you're all done with your quick and easy tank and maxi upcycle. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. Let me know if you're going to make it. I really do appreciate you for watching. Blessings, everyone. Bye.